The question read, Jason, how do we have deeper sales and better relationships? I think what they meant is how do we have better relationships and make more sales? Anyway, no judgment, 2 minutes or less, it's the same thing. The answer is trust. When people trust you, everything gets better. So what's the equation for it? I'm going to give it to you. Here's what it is. Now, by the way, these aren't my thoughts. We could go all the way back. This was Aristotle. And then the Harvard Business Journal redid it to make it a little more modern. It is called the trust triangle. Here's how it works. Up here, you have authenticity. And I'm not sure how to spell it, so I made it a little word. Authenticity. Down here, you have logic. And over here, you have empathy. So how does it work? Here's how it works. Authenticity means whoever I'm talking to at any given time believes that they're getting the real me. Now, y'all don't know me, but if you've been watching me, ask yourself, is this really who this guy is? You know it is. I'm being authentic and people can tell. Down here, you have logic. Now, logic means that you actually have a plan that makes my life better. If I'm in the sales business, you show me how to make more money or save me more time. If we're in a relationship together, I have logic around the things that we're doing. If I got a bad idea, no one wants to get on board, no one trusts me. And then empathy. So important. Empathy means whoever I'm talking to at any given time knows that I have their best interest at heart. I'm thinking about them. Now, I want you to imagine the people closest to you, your significant relationships that you have, maybe spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, you name it. I would submit that anytime you've had an argument, it's because in that moment, one of these three things was cracked, meaning you didn't actually believe they were being honest to you, and that was enough to set you off. Their logic was terrible. They were like, hey, I love you so much, we should go play in traffic. And you were like, oh my gosh, that's stupid. Or they didn't have any empathy. In the moment, you said, wait a minute, you're thinking about you. You don't actually care about me. And here's the thing. All of those times, I bet you kissed and made up, and the next thing you know, you moved on. Now, I want you to think about the last relationship you had that ended in disaster, meaning you either fired them, they fired you, you broke up with them, you divorced them, whatever it is. Here's why it happened. I'm guessing, but one of these three things had cracked so many times that it was completely irreparable and it was over. And it's in that moment that trust will never be regained, and it's in that moment that you ended the relationship. Friends, here's what I know. You need all three of these things firing to trust somebody. But if any one of these things break, you're going to lose a relationship. You want more trust in your life? Wake up every day and think about these three words. Go forth and be trustworthy. Hey guys, like that video. How could you possibly not like that? You saw the empathy, you saw I was authentic, and talk about logic. It's so Aristotle. We're talking Aristotle, not just real estate. Anyway, like it and then subscribe to it. We got so much more. Click here and watch the rest of these.